Alrighty guys, so how's it going today? So it's another kind of another cold day again, windy and snowy. I should do a little bit of plowing, but I don't think I'm going to bother. Since I set that plow now, I don't think she'd be quite low enough now for this. So I think I'll just leave it for now. I finally got my other Northern Tool stuff that I ordered. I got all this stuff on northerntool.com. I'm sure you can get them anywhere else too, like maybe Tractor Supply, I'm sure, or Home Depot, or some other, places like that. But I mostly get all my crap on Northern Tool. And the UPS guy actually came pretty damn early. I'm actually shocked because usually they don't come until about 4 in the afternoon. It wasn't even 1 o'clock yet before he come. So came around 12:30 or so or something, noon, dinner time, pretty much. So that's actually kind of shocking to see. So, this thing's heavy. So I got my, I'll show you here what I got. This is the first part of it. I got my safety can here. This is from Northern Tool. This is a Type 2, 5-gallon. Wherever it says 5-gallon on it, it's supposed to say it somewhere on here, but down here. 5 gallons or 19 liters. Yeah, 19 liters. I already went ahead and put the nozzle on her. It was off. When I got it. It was easy to put on. It actually come with some spare screws too. So I don't know why, but they did. It did. So because these ones that are in here now were in here when I got it. So I don't know. I don't think it matters, but so yeah, this is kind of what the one I was thinking about. Well, this is the only one they had really. They got smaller ones, and they got some for diesel and kerosene and stuff. And I think what's nice about this one is you can mark it, I guess like whatever fuel you're putting in here. So, because you can put other stuff in here besides gasoline, but red's mostly supposed to be used for gasoline. But I mean, if you wanted to say, put a different kind of, I think there's like super unleaded. There's regular unleaded and then there's super unleaded. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. But you could just mark it on here so then you know what kind of fuel you're getting, right? I'm probably just going to put unleaded because that's just what's going to be going in here. So it's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with it. I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like. I do like the, I guess how this kind of works. You pull up on this and then that will let your gas come out. That's what I like. And I don't know if this is like spill proof. They claim that it kind of, I guess, is. Even if it falls over, it can't leak anywhere, which is good. I don't know if this can actually does it, but if it does, that's cool. It should, because it is a safety can. So the handle the thing I don't like is maybe the handle. I think they could have went a little bigger on the handle, because I'm wearing some big, thick, heavy gloves, and I really can't get them in there. I can get them in there good enough, but damn camera. I would like that if it was a little bigger. In other words, I think I would be okay with it. I can still manage, but I like bigger handles. I would probably go maybe out to here with it. Maybe a little taller. That's the only thing I don't like about it so far for that. The other thing I don't like, I'm a little bit concerned about it, but maybe it should be alright for many years. Just kidding. When you put this nozzle on, you have to put that little that little seal around it. It's just like a little piece of, I don't know what it is, but it's not plastic. It's some kind of a, I don't know if I can't say it's wood. Maybe kind of like some kind of a plastically wood crap stuff. I don't know what you want to call it. It's a rubber. Well, it's not a rubber. It's a seal, so it doesn't leak between the can and your nozzle, right? I'm a little bit worried that that might wear out after a while, so I don't know if you could get replacements for that or not. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about. In other words, I think it'd be okay, but, you know, over time you think that would get kind of wore out, so. Another thing I like and don't like. I like this. You know, you can get your gas in there and stuff, but I don't like it that it's just so bloody tight. And you do have a little filter inside there, like a little, get you a shot. It's like a little filter thingy, so you're not getting any crap and stuff in your tank. My other cans didn't even have that, so this is going to be really nice. My other cans don't have a filter thing built into them. I think that's mostly so it'll stop large debris, you know. I'm not saying that it'll filter your gas, you know, it'll just keep all the big chunks from falling in there, like pieces of plastic that might come off the, you know, when you're pumping gas into it, you know, something could fall off and fall in it. Well, that'll catch it. I'm not sure how you would take it out. I think I tried, but you probably could just pull it out somehow. And this does move. I guess you kind of want it to do that. The head does flex. I really like that. I always wanted one with a flexy heady thingy on it. And I don't know what the spring does. It's got a spring on it. I don't know if that's just to kind of... It looks like it just kind of limits to how you can bend this. You can still bend it pretty good, which is good. This one I'm going to mostly just use on Big Red, or my ATV, for you newer guys that don't know what what Big Red is. That's my ATV, that's his name. So, because I do... The old one that I had, that was a Blitz. Those cans are, I guess, are no longer safe, so they don't want anybody using them. So apparently they were selling them on I guess like Walmart or something like that, and they got sued for even carrying the damn things. I guess the cans had, I guess they just blew up in people's faces when they were dumping them, or you know, putting gas in them or something. So, and I didn't really even think it was a Blitz. And I went and looked, and holy crap, it's a Blitz. I've had it for like 6 years, and it hasn't, you know, done anything yet, but I don't want to take a risk. So, I might probably just throw that can away. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, because you can't burn it, because it would obviously freaking explode, because it's got the... You know, it got gas in it right now, but not much. But, you know, it's got all the fumes and crap in it, too. So you'd have to let it air out for a few days. But I'm not selling it to anyone either, because I don't want to get the blame for it blowing up in their face. So I'm just going to, I guess, just keep it somewhere, I guess. I got a jet going by. So, I think it should do pretty good. I guess I'm a little worried about that. Since the nozzle on the gas stations, when you would, you know, go to the gas station and pump them, they're steel, and they say that if you don't ground yourself to a vehicle, I guess by, you know, by touching it, that actually can actually cause sparks too. But I always do touch my vehicles, like when I'm, you know, gassing them up, because I gotta rest my arm on there or something, you know. So I guess something like that, anyway, I guess it kind of, so you don't catch it on fire or anything, you know. I really don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, the thing is that some people are stupid, and they don't know how to handle gas, you know, and smoking cigarettes is a big no-no. I know there's a lot of people that do that, too, and that's asking for trouble. So that's why they always say, you know, don't smoke and pour gas or gas up anything, you know, because that little spark that falls off that cigarette could fall into the tank, and then you got a big freaking explosion on your hand. So, but I think this can should serve me very well. I'm actually liking it. It's, you know, good color and everything. There is a little chip in the paint, but you're not really gonna see it, so I ain't gonna worry about it because it's way up underneath the springy thing for the filler neck thing there. So the other thing I'm gonna a little bit disappointed in is that when I got it, the box was a little bit damaged. Nothing major, but just a few, you know, few little holes here and there. I suppose it's been sitting a while, and it looked like somebody had opened it, and then they didn't tape it very well. And obviously, from what I was saying, that this can's been sitting a while, the top over here was all covered in dust. So, but I'm not worried about the dust, you know. I mean, it's going to get dusty anyway. But I mean, if you want to make your customers happy, you should send them nice shiny things. I mean, it is shiny, but it's just got a little bit of dust on top, and I just think that you know, you could easily piss off the wrong person. I've seen some weird things, you know. I mean, people send crap back just because they're dusty. I mean, how hard is it for you to take a damn rag to it and wipe it clean, you know? So, but I'm not worried about the dust because it's going to get dusty anyway, and I'm sure I'll be spilling gas on it, so it'll get nice and clean that way too. And the Blitz, the one that I have, another reason why I want to quit using it is because it leaks. It leaks big time. It never had a rubber seal on it. Don't ask me why, but it never had a seal between. Like when you would screw the, because you know it came with its own little, you know, neck too, but it wasn't, you know, flexible or anything. But when you would screw it onto the tank, there was no seal. I don't know if they forgot to put one on or if it's wore out now. You know, I don't know. I don't look at it, so. The first year was okay, but now she's just, you know, leaking gas all over my frickin' four-wheeler. And my other can, that's a plastic one. Well, they're both plastic, but I don't know what the other brand was, but it's definitely not a Blitz, so I'm okay with that, I guess. That one has safety built into it, too, because to open the valve to dump the fuel, you gotta put the weight of the can on. There would be a little latch or a little something down here, and you rest the weight of the can on that, and that would push that valve open. So it's, you know, see, this you just do it by hand, and the other one you could just put the weight of the can on it, and then it would pop it loose, and then there you go. But of course, when the can got lighter, then you would have to put your own body weight on it just to open it again. But I was okay with that. So, but that can doesn't leak, so that can's okay. So I'm going to keep using it. But the Blitz is done. I'm going to retire that one. I do have a 2-gallon Brakes and Stratton. I haven't used it yet. I think I'm going to be using that on my chainsaw. So I do have another one. I think that one's a Brakes and Stratton too. I don't even know what the other one is. Probably a Blitz. Who the hell knows? But that one's for my John Deere trimmer over here, which is now right there in that blue tarp. It's hibernating for the winter. So yeah, I should be pretty happy with this can. I don't, you know, there's nothing really wrong with it. Besides, you know, a little dust here and there, but I'm not really going to worry about the dust. So that's one thing. I got my other thing down here on the floor. I already kind of had put it together. Oh yeah, another thing is I will put the links to my stuff in the description. So if you guys want to, you know, look at it yourself, you can. There'll be a link to it, to the can, and then to the thing that I'm going to show you next. So I'm going to put the can on the floor. Even when she's not full, she's still heavy. But that's, you know, it's all steel, so we should be okay. So I'll show you the next thing. It's down here on the floor. And it's this thing. And it's not the heater. It's my 16-foot roof rake for snow removal on the roof. like I said, I already had kind of went ahead and put it together now. This is the 16 footer, which is no longer available online. I think if you call, you can order it in, but it's not online. I guess I had gotten the last one. I'm pretty sure that Northern Tool will get more in, because it only says that's not available online. So I think if you call in, they'll order you one. But that's the blade, and I do have the handles. I think I'm probably going to go without the middle section because, well, I think if you use the middle section, that's 16 feet. Well, I think 16 feet might be a little bit too long. I think for my house I would probably need it, but for my shop here, I wouldn't need the full 16 feet. And you will see this thing in action. I'm going to probably later fire up my GoPro camera, strap that baby on, and try to get some action. I'm using this thing a little bit. You can remove it. It just has these little clippings. You can just push them in and then slide your pipe over it. You can do that with all the pieces. All this stuff here has to be bolted together. I didn't even read. I kind of looked at the manual or the book, but that was kind of impatient. Didn't really want to read it, so I just kind of just winged it, and this is what it turned out to be. It actually turned out okay. And yes, these are supposed to be bent. That's so you can bolt them. They do come with bolts. They're all the same size. It's just that these two are longer, and then these two are shorter. But they're all the same size, so you only need, if you have more than one wrench the same size, you should be okay. But I had to use one wrench and one socket and ratchet thingy to tighten them, because I didn't have another wrench that would, another wrench that would fit on. So you have to you can hand tighten them for now, but you do have to use a wrench because those are locking nuts. So you can't get them any tighter by hand. You have to use a wrench of some kind. They're all the same, Just be careful when you tighten this guy, because you can smush the pipe a little bit. I already had kind of smushed it a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it. So it's on there good and tight. I don't think it's going to fall apart. There is supposed to be a little bend in the handle, as you see. That's supposed to be there. Like I said, it's all quick attach, so you probably could get more extensions too if you need to, but I think 16 feet would probably be good enough. Well, it's going to probably be good enough for me. If I have to, I could probably get more extensions for it, but I think I'll be okay. I think I'll just try this for now. There's a warning label down there, because this is steel, so. But I know that that one handle down there's got a black rubber thing on it. I might actually try to put one on, maybe further up. Maybe I'll just buy like a chunk of plastic, or not plastic, but rubber, and somehow put it on there. So then if this thing should come in contact with some wires or something, I won't get shocked by it. I shouldn't anyway, but stuff has happened. So, but yeah, so that's my 16-foot roof rake, snow shovel thing, whatever the hell you want to call it. They do have bigger ones. I think there's like a 20-footer. But I figured that would be a little overkill for me, so I went ahead and just got the 16-foot. Like I said, I think if I have to go bigger, I could get another extension, and I should be fine. So yeah, I think I paid, well, the gas can, the link will be in the description for you, but in case you don't want to check it out. The original price on the gas can was about 80 or 90 bucks. But I had gotten the thing in my Hotmail from Northern Tool. There goes a squirrel. I had gotten it for cheaper. I actually got it for $69. Sometimes Northern Tool will send you, I guess, kind of like a steal, you could say, Like if you use that code or something, then you get it for less. Well, I didn't get a code. They just said if you put it in your cart through your Hotmail, you will, I guess you got to be signed into Northern Tool too, I guess. I don't know how that works, but if you do it that way, which I think that has expired now, but I had, I got the can for cheaper. The rake, or the snow shovel here, I think I paid full price for that. I think that was maybe, if I can remember right, maybe 30 or 40 bucks. I don't really quite know. Maybe it's probably less than that. It isn't really worth that amount of money. It's just freaking, I mean, I could easily make my own if I really wanted to, but I don't feel like welding crap together right now. So I do have a welder, but unfortunately it's cold today, so I'm not going to be able to weld. I won't be welding for a long time yet because the shop's not quite set it up for that yet anyway, so that's alright, no problem. We'll wait till spring and we'll get this shop going here and we'll be welding pretty quick. So yeah, it's just snowing and windy again. So I don't know if I don't really have to plow. I think I'll let it go. I really, guys, think that's about all I got. So like I said, this snow shovel here is all quick attach. You know, it's just you just push in the little dewies and then you slip your pipe on over it, and then you find your hole on the other pipe, and there you go. So you can take it apart if you have to either transport it to somebody else's house to help them out, or you want to store it in a tight place. You can take it apart, and then there you go. And if you really had to, you could just, I guess, take the blade off too if you wanted to, if you had to really make it fit into a tight area, but that's kind of a nuisance. So I'm just going to leave that on. This, of course, will be staying up in the garage up at the house because I'll probably be using it the most there. And the same with the gas can. That'll stay up in the house too because that's where I keep all my gas. I don't keep any gas back here. So yeah, and I do have like I said, a 20-footer. And that one actually has wheels on it, so you're not, I guess, tearing into your roofing so bad. So, I don't think you ever would, but you never know. So yeah, that's all I got. Type 2 can. That's the name of it right there. Let's see if I can get you kind of somewhat of a good shot of that. I'll get you to do that, I guess. So, but there is no cap at the end of this. Your cap is actually inside the dewey, so you got to pull this up. So this one's going to be used on my ATV. I already have one for my tractor, my garden tractor. So, and that's that one that's got the safety thing built into it too. That's a plastic one. So I'm just going to keep using that, I guess, until she starts leaking. But yeah, when the other can leaked there, I must have threw, well, whatever, how much it is, must have leaked at least probably 50 cents worth of gas every time. It doesn't sound like a lot, but, every month that you leak that little bit of gas, it adds up. And, of course, it leaks all over the frickin' machine. You get the machine all shit, and yeah, I'm not liking that anymore. So yeah. I think there's one guy that said that where he works at, they sell them too, these cans. Well, I think most places do. Of course you can get them online. That's where I got mine. I got mine off Northern Tools. So I don't think I'll be using her yet because I don't even need gas. I haven't bought any gas in like frickin' 2 months. Well, I was down for a while there for plowing snow. And I haven't mowed grass for a while, so I'm not spending gas on the tractor. And I'm not spending gas plowing, so. But now I'm back up and running again and back out, plowing snow again, so I'll probably be burning through the gas pretty quick again. I think Big Red's got about half a tank, and I still got one full can yet. And I probably got about maybe a gallon left in the Blitz. I probably could dump that in now. I think that would fit. So, but this is what Big Red's going to have on my ATV. This will be his. I have one can for each machine. I do need more, but the gas is so freaking expensive. You kind of have to limit yourself to fuel. So I just get 10 gallons of gas. That 5 gallons for the 4-wheeler is 4.5 gallons, and then the tractor is the same. So, But even though it says 4.5 gallons, you can fit the whole 5 gallons in there. In the tractor you can, but in the ATV you can't. I don't know why. I think because the neck is a little bit skinnier, so then the tank fills up a little faster too. On the tractor, the tank's the neck's a little bit bigger, so it holds more fuel. So I actually can put the whole 5 gallons in and not have a problem. They say not to do that, but I do it because I just want to freaking have lots of gas and not have to worry about it. So, but I will fire up the GoPro camera. It'll be after this clip, of course, and then nice, good old, lovely editing. And then we'll try this Rake out and see how she does. I do apologize if the GoPro camera's not sitting right, because last time I did it, it was an epic fail. But, you know, I kind of know what to do now, so I think I should be okay. I was down too low, so I think if I go up a little bit more, I should be okay. Should be, actually, yeah, I should be. Well, we'll find out. And let you guys know, you guys will hear about it in my other video. My sister's attempting to go get her car today. Her brand new one. Well, not brand new one. I guess it is a 2010. I don't know what the brand is, but it's a 2010 model. And she wants to go get it today, but the weather's been kind of on the crappy side. And so she don't really know. And it was pretty crappy this morning when she called. She's like, I don't know if I want to go and get it. She wants to go get it because she likes it and she wants to drive it around for a little while and, you know, stuff. So, but she don't know. She won't be able to go to after work, which is about, well, she can get off at 2:30, but if they're busy, then she's got to work longer because they don't have enough help. So she has to take up that extra slack. Because everyone else is stupid and they don't know how to frickin' work. So, but I think if she waits too long, then they're going to close, and then she'll be waiting for, you know, the next day. So I get my sister's old car. So I don't know when I'll work on that because that thing's a bitch, and I ain't gonna want to work on it. So I think I'll just put a new motor in her and be done with it. I don't think I'm going to bother having that one overhauled. I think it's just, or rebuilt, you know. Because, you know, since she's had that car since 2007, well, the old one, you know, that is a 2007 Saturn Ion, or whatever the hell it is. I think there's more stuff wore out than just, you know, the blown piston and the ABS crap. I think there's a lot of other problems. Because if you get the engine rebuilt, they're probably not going to rebuild other stuff like the starter and the alternator. They probably would, I guess, if you told them to, but I don't know. I'm worried about, you know, all that stuff kind of wore out too, and her transmission probably wore out. I don't even know if the damn transmission oil's been changed in that. I don't even know if she even has a damn transmission. She must, because how are you going to change your gears? But her car's front wheel drive, so, you know, this black one here, that one's front wheel drive, so. And that hasn't been changed, I'm sure, since day one, so it's probably long over frickin' due, but, you know, that was, I went 4 years on Big Red. I didn't change any of the gear case oil in that for 4 years. I finally did it. That stuff sure was black and goopy. That wasn't gooey, but it was just black, and she was due for a change. So I did that, so she's running good. She's running healthy again. So, yeah. So we'll probably just, whenever I get time, I'll just, or whenever I get more money too, I'll get that car fixed and be done with it. And it should be legally mine once I'm done paying for it too, so. Right now I'm just paying for the tires and the radio. The tires are brand new, the radio's somewhat new. So she wants at least, you know, all the money back for that. She hasn't even told me what she wants for the car yet. It's not worth much now because she's got, you know, close to 130,000 miles, so she's pretty wore out. So we'll worry about that later on. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I've got my own problems to deal with, so right now it just sits in the garage, taking up space. And that's alright. It's better than sitting outside freezing its ass off. I think if it sits outside, it's just going to rot everything else even more. So, plus it's going to be in the way when I plow snow too, right? So, but it'll be fine there. I still might buy that tent for it later on and put it all over here and park it in there and then leave it until we're ready to work on her, I guess, or have it worked on. So, but I guess enough blabbing about that. I'm going to tag off, guys, and I do apologize for probably like another freaking hour video. I'm going to warm up for a little while, put this bad boy together, and we'll go fire up the GoPro and get some GoPro action here. I guess if somebody wants to see, I guess, a video on how to use, like, I guess how to pour gas out of it, I could make a video too, but I'm sure you guys ain't that stupid. I mean, you want to put gas in, see this lid up here, pull it open, stick your nozzle inside, fill her up, let it close. It is spring loaded, and you want to dump it, you tip your can, and you pull on this lever. That's it. Out she comes. So, just try not to, you know, spill it all over yourself or your machine. They give you a nice long neck too. I like that. I think that'd be fine for a bigger head. I could really slip that fucker in there and, you know, and be done with it, right? So, do apologize for the F word. That just kind of slipped out. So I was trying to make this video somewhat kid friendly, but I don't think kids are going to really care about a gas can and a snow shovel thingy. So, because I will take off, so just sit tight for the GoPro shot. Hopefully it'll be daylight. I might try it here in a little while, see how it goes. And then when we're ready to, I guess whenever I'm ready to totally son of a bitch this thing here, we'll be good to go. I'll be ready. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to take off, so I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys, so I hope the GoPro's sitting right. I can't tell because I don't have a the thing on my phone. So, like I said, guys, I'm just winging the GoPro, so I think it's all right. It's up a little higher than last time, so I am wearing my ski mask because it's cold out and windy. So I put it together, quick and easy. We'll try it up on the house and see how it goes, and then we'll try it on the shop too. First use, pretty damn long too. Not exactly that long, but I'm alright with it. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna work great, I think. Gets stuck in the downspouts there, but that's alright. Or the gutters. But I'm okay with that. Quite a bit of snow, boys. I hope you guys are seeing this. There we go. Yeah, this should work pretty great. I'm not getting it all, but that's not the heavy stuff anyway. The heavy stuff's right here pretty much. So, not too worried about that small stuff. Oh, there she goes. Pretty strong little sucker. Would have liked a little thicker steel or aluminum, whatever the hell this is, but I'm guessing it'll work. Don't want to bust that damn window out. Ah, too much snow right here. Do apologize if you guys ain't saying anything. I can't tell, so here, I'll just adjust it a little bit. Here. Hope you guys are seeing it okay now. I don't know. I'll see when I see the footage. So, we're stuck somewhere, boys. Yeah, this stuff's nice and hard. It's been sitting too long. That will work her off. I think if we take this chunk off there. See, it's just, that's all right though. We're getting there. Plow that little bit out of the way, but that's all right. Oh yeah, I'll have to plow that for sure. That should do. It's not perfect, but you know, it gets most of it off. Good enough anyway to keep it from getting too bad on us. So we'll try it on the shop now. You know, I think I was going to leave it on there because I think it keeps it a little bit warmer, but probably not by much. So we'll take off at least the most. Ooh, she's heavy. Ooh, she's deep here though. We'll take off most of this heavy stuff. Right in the middle, it's the worst. So if we just take most of this off. I need to ditch a damn extension here. I got I don't need all this on here for this. It's a little too much for that. So we'll just ditch this. Ah, crap. Oh, come on, you little shithead. There. We'll ditch that middle rod. I should be able to slip this right on without having to. Yeah. There. A little better. Probably could have even ditched that one more yet, but it's a little better. I don't need. Oh, I bet that put a lot of weight on the shot. Wow, that's heavy stuff. This nail sounds so dry. Usually when it's dry, then it's heavy. Well, it's even heavier if it's wet, but she's not wet, so yeah, we'll pull most of this off. Get some of that weight off it. For sakes, and damn knobby cars, eh? Freaking damn knobs. Mind your own business when a man's GoPro and plowing snow. Oh yeah. Yeah, this works pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It gets most of it off. That's what I want. Oh, that stuff's pretty stiff. I'm sure it's pretty heavy too. It's even kind of stuck on there. So I'll go ahead and just take most of this off and be done with it. And in the long run, this should save me money because I don't have to buy a new roof. You know, I never had to yet, and I don't plan on starting. So this here is cheap insurance for sure. I definitely recommend them if you can find maybe a better brand. I don't know if this brand's too good, but I'm just not crazy for the thin aluminum crap. I think it's aluminum. This is probably aluminum. That's probably steel. It probably says in the manual or online, but I think it's well worth it. Neighbors are probably like, "What the hell's that damn noise?" Most people don't do this, you know, but I think they should because think of the money you're saving this way, you know. I'm saving myself probably, well, I bet you maybe $3,000 or $4,000 from having to buy a new roof. Roofs ain't cheap, you know. So definitely cheap insurance for sure. I hope you guys are seeing this. What's my GoPro out here? I should be. I'm kind of just feeling it because I know how wide the shot is now on the GoPro, so you guys should actually be seeing it pretty good. I hope so. If not, then I can do it again for you guys. I won't be no trouble. Cause I got plenty more areas to frickin'. You can see how far. Well, I only went about halfway up that roof, up at the house. Well, not even half. Well, it's more than good enough. That's got most of the weight off there anyway. There's always going to be more snow to move. You probably don't have to do this after every snowstorm, but if you wanted to, you could. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. I wonder if I could push that stuff. Probably a little hard on the shingles, but I think the only thing I would do, guys, if you guys are thinking about buying it, is maybe put some sidewalls on so you can make it like more like a pusher. Well, actually you're pulling, but you know, like a pusher, how a pusher keeps the snow in longer. You know, you can put more load on this guy too. I don't know if it's good for it either, but since that's aluminum, you'd have to weld it with aluminum wire, or use a, you know, I don't think my welder could do it. Probably not. I think that's only for steel mostly. I got the welder from Northern Tool too. It is a Northern Tool welder. Most of my subscribers know that. But for you newer guys, you guys can just, I guess, go check out that video. Everything's on public pretty much, so you guys can see whatever I'm doing pretty much. So I got nothing to hide. I know some people put some of their stuff on private, like their likes and comments and who they subscribe to, you know. I don't really see the point of that. Well, for me anyway, because people that I'm subscribed to, 90% of the world subscribed to them too, like Bill T. Max. I'm sure 90% of the world subscribed to him, and I'm one of them. So there's even a tree branch up here too. I better get that off. Nah, it's just a little thing, I guess. I know in the summertime I get branches up on top of this roof too, and I can't get out of them. I can just use this and get them off. Yeah, I like this invention. It's pretty good. It's I probably could have built my own. I would recommend building your own if you got the time and the money to do it, and the materials. But I don't have time to weld crap together and stuff, so this is went a little quicker for me. So, skill bus. Yep. So yeah, this works pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy. Whoa. I gotta be careful over somewhere over here is a damn tree branch or a tree stump. I might even do the other side of the roof too. I was just hoping to kind of leave it, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I think it should work pretty good. It'll probably break within probably a couple of months, but you know. I think I could fix. Really, all you have to do is just drill another hole, and then you could be good again. If you don't break the pipe, but if you do, just cut it off and then make another hole again. I might as well get, you know, maximum life out of these damn pipes, you know. Yeah, let's take a look at that now. Yeah, and if sometimes I got a broken tree branch up here too. I could just use this and get it down. It's not made for that, but it is when I say it is. Okay, GoPro looking okay. Oh yeah, we got about 90% of that. There's just a little bit on the peak there, but I think we'll leave it. Let's see what the other side of the roof looks like. You can see the pile of snow. Still have to do the other half of the house on both sides, but they usually don't get too much snow. It's usually just for the garage part there. I always get because I got the overhang. So the neighbor here, he doesn't even bother doing his. Oh yeah, we better rake that son of a bitch anyway. Yeah, I suppose. Well, we'll rake a couple rounds and see how it goes. If it ain't worth it, then I ain't gonna bother. But stuff on this side was definitely due. Now I got a pile of crap to deal with, but it'll be fine. Like I was saying, if you break the pipe, you're seeing this okay? I hope so. Here, let's see. Yeah. If you break the pipe somewhere, then you break it. You can just cut it off, drill another hole for this hole here. It'd be a little bit shorter, but really you're not using much of this anyway. But you don't want to be way out here either, because then you'll bend it over time and be wore out too quick. But I'm sure you could buy replacement parts too. Like if you break it, you can repair it. Like I said, see, this has got the rubber thingy at the end. I'm thinking maybe I'll buy another one. Let's see, where am I holding it? Pretty much like this I'm holding it, so I really get to put another one right here. You can even plow my yard with this too. That's going to be kind of cool. I might as well do this here quick while I'm at it. Yeah, I do have shovels, you know. Yeah, you don't even have to use this for the roof. You can use it for the ground too. Just, you know, not designed for that, but you know, it is today. If you're going to do this kind of work, you wouldn't need all the extensions. Probably just one, you'd be alright. Yeah, it works pretty good either way. It's still snowing a little bit, so, but I'm probably not going to worry about it. I noticed a couple of guys on YouTube that were saying that they want more snow. You guys are more than welcome to come to my house and get some more. Because I really don't want any of this crap. Not even a quarter of an inch. I want grass. I want summer to come back. That's what I want, boys. Because now I want to start mowing. I got a kick-ass GoPro camera. Oh, how am I going to walk in this bull crap? Well, let's just start here. Not too much right now. We'll pull off what we can anyway. This is deep stuff. It really drifts in here. Holy. Yeah, that's about a foot, if not more. It's almost up to my knees almost. So yeah, that's pretty deep. Look at that big pile we got there already. No, it's not quite that high yet. No. It's growing. It'll grow if you do keep doing this every time. It's not too bad on this side, so well, we'll go ahead and pull her off. Call it a done deal. Cheap insurance, boys. You know, even for the really poor people that, you know, live in crappy houses, there's one over there. I don't know if anybody's living in it now or not, but I know if you don't have the money, you probably even couldn't invest in something like this. Damn snowcats. But if you can do it, I definitely recommend it, because this will save you money in the long run. You know, so like this little bit of snow here wouldn't do anything to a roof, but as if it, you know, you got a foot of that crap on there, then it could be a problem. But as far as I know, I've never had a foot of snow on my roof, because I've never looked at my roofs. I do on the house, because I live in a house, so I gotta kind of keep an eye on that. I know one year it was pretty bad. Right up along the corner there, we got about a foot of that crap on there, and I couldn't do anything about it. And on back at the farm in the old house, so that house always kind of leaked. The roof leaked. So boy, we could have used one of these then, you know, because we always had to climb on top of that roof and clean it off by hand or with a shovel. It worked, but it was just time consuming and it was dangerous. See, this way I can stay on the ground and you know, I'm having too much fun doing this. I might just want to keep doing this all day, but this is very cheap insurance, boys and girls. And the damn sons of bitches haven't showed up for my pole light. Damn little bastards. I don't know why they won't show up, but they won't. So, well, he probably hasn't gotten the message yet that my pole's out. It keeps turning on and off, but that's a sign of a wore out bulb. You guys are seeing this okay, I'm sure of it. I hope so. I kind of keep adjusting my head a little bit so you guys are at least getting the damn idea. Like I said, if it ain't good enough, I'll do it again for you guys. You know. But I think I do have it right now this time. I think I'm the only guy in this whole entire town that does this. Everyone else has such, you know, everyone else's houses are a little bit newer, or they've been rebuilt, and that building over there it's falling apart. I used to be at the school over there, actually. So, well, what am I hung up on? I'm kind of just letting my shoulder take the weight, and I'm just pulling it back a little bit, trying something different. I think that's good enough. I was about to clean up some of these windrows. To at least make it look like I know what I'm doing. I don't think that much snow is going to really hurt it. Well, if I can get out, boys. Uh-oh, might be stuck. My mom might have to get the forward and pull me out. Yeah, I think that was going to work. Okay, let's take a look at this now. I'll throw this back over here. And then should be good. I will take this thing apart when I'm done with it because I don't need to keep putting it, or I don't need to leave it. I could, but I don't really have the room for it being like this, so I gotta take it apart when I'm done. Yeah. Let's see, let's look at this roof one more time. We got most of it. I'm not gonna worry about the little bit. That ain't gonna hurt it. Oops. I got snow in my boot. Snow in the boot. It's cold, boys. I gotta repaint this board. This board's brand new. That board over there is old, but I painted it anyway. It's not rotted yet. Oh yeah, we got about the same. I missed a little bit there, but that's alright. Should be good, actually. It's snowing pretty good now again. I don't know if it's falling off the trees or if it's just... Nah, it's just falling out of the sky. So, it's everywhere. I do know, boys, for my subscribers that are subscribed to my channel that watch my stupid vids, I know I gotta do more work to the shop again, boys. I could probably let it go for a couple more years, but this board's wore out. It's cracked. That one's okay, I think. This one's definitely okay. You just gotta repaint it. This one needs to get replaced. I think you guys have seen that okay. Probably. It's this board up here somewhere. I'll show you with a regular camera someday. Neighbor, he doesn't bother doing anything to his roofs, and I ain't gonna do it because it ain't my building, so building ain't worth it anyway. This building actually many years ago was a shop too. It was a smaller shop. This was just a junk shed. Well, so this is my shop now, but the last owner that lived in this house, this was his shop, and I think he was grinding or something he was doing, and I don't know if the tool sparked or if it was the wiring in the building, but the building caught on fire and burned. It's not damaged on the outside, it's mostly just damaged on the inside. I don't know, I think he survived, but I think a few years later then he died, so. And then somebody else owned it, and they're renting it out to these people. These are Border Patrol. Those are Border Patrol. That's a Canadian guy, and he goes up to Canada for the week and comes back on the weekends. So, but yeah, so that building inside is all scarred to shit. It's all burnt. I'm surprised it's even standing. You know. So, not my buildings. I'm not gonna worry about it really. I didn't even know there was a car coming. They're like, "Who are you talking to?" Freaking knobs. They probably weren't even looking. I am wearing my orange ski mask, so I'm sure I stand out. And then my black overalls. I probably look like a freaking scariest son of a bitch or stalker or something, you know. Yeah, this here is actually 2 boards. I thought it was all one big board, but there's 2 of them here. I guess they don't make them that long. Well, they probably could. I still never did put my thing down. That's all bent to shit. I'm just gonna leave it. If I get some big C-clamps, I'll probably just clamp it down. That should stretch it back into place. So, but yeah. And I think this light, I'm gonna probably move this, turn on light. Probably move this light up some more yet. I don't know. You know, this is a solar panel thingy, or a solar light. So there goes the wire down, you know, then to the to my Dewey there. So I think the one on the other side of the house needs it too, but I'm not going to bother videotaping that. So this video is probably more than already 20 minutes, I'm sure of it. Oh well, I'll take my time editing this. Oh, I forgot my extension. I'll have to come back for that. Oh well, it's alright. So that should work fine. I hope we get a little bit more snow, because this isn't going to really be worth plowing. I will want at least another inch on the ground before it's worth plowing. I think there's already about an inch in some places. But I got the plow set up a little higher now, so it's not going to grind all the way down like it should, or like it would. So, but yeah, let's set that there. And then grab my extension too. Like you can see what it does to the roof of the shop. Now the shop is lower down now, of course, than the house, but that's alright. I think it should work, boys. I probably shouldn't have to do that roof now until either the next snowstorm or 2 or 3 snowstorms from now, depending on how much snow we get at a time. Sometimes we get up to about a foot, if it, you know, if the temperatures are right, but lately it hasn't been. I thought they'd be talking 30s for today, but it sure in the hell ain't 30 out. It's only about 10 above. I kind of somewhat painted this board too. I need to put, this is actually just primed. It's not painted, it's just primed. I gotta put paint on there, but I don't have any. I had primer, so I figured, well, primer is better than nothing. I'll have to put a coat of paint on. It looks like it's starting to pick up again, the snow. It's drifting over there. Like I said, I don't know if my sister will be able to get her car or not today, so I hope so, but she won't bring her over till tomorrow because she don't want to, you know, make double trips again, come back. So, but anyways, guys, I think that's it then for today. I'm going to take off. If you want more action of this crap, let me know. Or if you want more of this bullshit, let me know. I'll do it, no problem. It'll be with the GoPro. I could set up the big camera too, but that thing dies too quick in the freaking snow. So, it dies too quick in the cold. So, GoPro lasts a little bit longer. The battery's stronger in this than my other camera. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to take off. So, have a good day and stuff. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, tubes. Have a good day.